WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Bloomington, Indiana. Experience the holiday season by exploring unique downtown shops and catch one of the many seasonal performances at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. Plan a winter getaway and discover more holiday happenings at visitbloomington.com. This is Small Studio Signal Boost from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis, your host tonight, along with co-host Adam Gross. Adam has a deep dive into this month's local frequency selections. We'll hear tracks from Loud Diamond, Claire Longendijk, and Tupine. We'll listen back to 2 small studio sessions recorded earlier this year. Stay tuned for performances from Indianapolis rock groups The Last Four and Wishy. Stay with us for an hour of new music from Indiana-based artists here on Small Studio Signal Boost. First, let's listen to a new single from Bloomington's The Matriarch. This is Kay on Small Studio Signal Boost.
I see you growing tired. They've all got in there. But we've got bigger plans, babe. Trust me, I say, meet me at the K. Yeah, I'm trying to escape the gray. Yeah, I called you up on Sunday. Why don't we just run away?
That was The Matriarch with their brand new single, K. You are listening to Small Studio Signal Boost from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis with Adam Gross. Coming up, we'll hear a deep dive into this month's local frequency tracks. But first, Adam, what's happening in the world of Indiana music?
Indianapolis band Sonya has a new single out. This is from their debut self-titled album released this past Friday. It's Sonya with Sonya.
Sonia wants to be something but can't see the way. Working at a coffee shop every day. She wants to grow, she wants to thrive, she wants to learn to be alive, but she can barely pay the bills with minimum wage. Sonia keeps her dreams locked up in a safe, watching people go, then come back again. She wonders if she'll make it or the world will break her. Crush her dreams inside her soul, so nowhere is safe.
You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost, and we're listening to music from Indiana-based artists. Up next, I have one from Bloomington band 6 Foot Blonde. This is from their recent album Ask Me How I Am. It's Ripe on Small Studio Signal Boost.
I know we don't see eye to eye. That don't stop the fact you're the apple of mine. Let's sit here, waste away the time. But I won't call you mine. Lips like cherries, the kerosene. Too bitter to taste when I'm ready. Pricked my finger.
Indianapolis band The Orchard Keepers released their album The Moon Stares Back earlier this year. Here's one from that. It's The Orchard Keepers with Smile.
For they tore up all the trees where the old place used to be, and mommy and daddy moved away. They poured the concrete 6 feet deep. Now there's a fucking mega church where we used to play.
You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost. You can check out the music featured tonight on our Spotify playlist by searching WFYI Music. Music, the great unifier. We're going to we're going to listen to some small studio sessions now. And there's a band that we recently had in the studio that they're blowing up. They're all over the nation, really.
All over the world, Melissa.
World.
Yeah, they're just finishing up their European tour right now. They're capping it off with a performance at London's Pitchfork Festival. I mean, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And they start their U.S. tour in a couple of weeks with a stop in Indianapolis on November 26th for a show at the Hi-Fi. So let's kick things off with their song Love on the Outside. It's Wishy, live from WFYI Small Studio, here on Small Studio Signal Boost.
myself sick not to let it fall out. 'Cause you say a word and I'll fall at your feet. Does this mean the world to me? Clock out and face it tonight on my own. Left with the fantasy haunting my phone. But once in a while I just smile at that and shake up the chains on my back. So promise me just one more time. Those honest things left at the bedside won't fade too fast. No way to make the good times last. Fall to my knees and drop my head. My conscience, as long as I can relax. Those thoughts don't bother with the past. I'll just bite my tongue and suck it up. Who's gonna break my heart? Who's gonna wear my mind out? Wish this choice was mine. Can't you see how there's a billion ways to spit the words out? Who's gonna hold my hand? Who's gonna wear my love down? Kiss this street goodbye. Till you see how there's a billion ways to spit the words out. Who's gonna break my heart? Who's gonna wear my mind out? Wish this choice was mine. Can't you see how there's a billion ways to spit the words out? Who's gonna hold my hand? Who's gonna wear my love down? Kiss this street goodbye. Till you see how there's a billion ways to spit the words out.
That was Wishy performing their song Spit live at WFYI. You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost, and we're listening to some of this past year's Small Studio Sessions performances. Melissa, up next, we've got some songs from an Indianapolis super group of sorts.
Yes, what a great band.
Yeah, so this is the last four. The members of this band have been in all kinds of other bands locally and nationally. Vess and Devin were in the Lemonheads. Vess and Tufty were in the Zero Boys. Rusty was in the Mud Kids. Are there any I'm missing?
Birdman of Alcatraz,
Birdman
I'm thinking.
of Alcatraz, yep. Yeah. Oh, the Pieces. Vess and Devin were in the Pieces.
We said Mud Kids, right?
Yeah, we said Mud Kids.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's a great band.
Mentioning them twice is okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So last four have been steadily releasing singles this year. Be on the lookout for their debut LP coming soon. Here's the last four performing their song Obvious live at WFYI Small Studio here on Small Studio Signal Boost.
You wanna ask me why I'm fighting when I'm fighting and I feel it's obvious. They turn a blind shame, such a pain and a waste of time. Got this to the core, can't afford to talk about it. Shift the blame, you really wish you could.
Well, I wish you could now. Yeah.
Try to make you speak, now you wanna talk about it. I really wish you would.
Well, I wish you would now.
What a shame, you got no one to blame for your life. Dirty shame, such a pain and a waste of time. And you claim everything is mine, and your name is defined by crime. Ah, such a shame, you got no one to blame this time. Nothing more to say, 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 nothing more to say. You got a whole lot to say about a whole lot of everything, and nothing can change your views. You refuse to even get a clue. You got a whole lot of vitriol for anyone opposing any madness that you spew. Seems it's true, you ain't got much to lose. Your problems start with you. You don't decide what's true. 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 You got a whole lot to say about a whole lot of nothing, and all you're doing is crying the blues. You refuse to look at what you do. You'd rather lash out and blame, scream out in vain about options you just can't choose. What you do is really nothing new. Your problems start with you. You don't decide what's true. Your issues start with you. You don't decide what's true. You don't decide what's true. You don't decide what's true. You don't decide what's true.
That was the last four from their small studio session. Before that, we heard Wishy and their small studio session, and you can find every session at wfyi.org/small studio. Coming up, we'll hear tracks from November's Local Frequency Project. We'll be right back with that after the break here on Small Studio Signal Boost. WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Bloomington, Indiana. Experience the holiday season by exploring unique downtown shops and catch one of the many seasonal performances at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. Plan a winter getaway and discover more holiday happenings at visitbloomington.com. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Thanks for listening tonight. You can find the music featured this evening by following our playlists. Just search for WFYI Music on Spotify. You can find the podcast edition of the show wherever you get podcasts or on our website, wfyi.org/podcasts. I'm Melissa Davis, joined by Adam Gross. And Adam, you have this month's local frequency selections.
That's right. So this month I was inspired by you, Melissa. Last week you played a song by Claire Longendijk.
Yay!
It's her interpretation of Debussy's Clair de Lune, and I really loved it. So I thought it'd be a nice one to play this month. So up first, let's hear that. It's Claire Longendijk with her interpretation of Debussy's Clair de Lune. That was Indianapolis-based classical pianist Claire Longendijk with her interpretation of Debussy's Clair de Lune. And Melissa, you have an interview with Claire that people can find on our Small Studio Signal Boost podcast, right?
Yep, that's right. You can find out about Claire's career. She's a super talented musician, and she plays live frequently, so check out her website. Just search for Claire Longendijk.
Definitely great music there. More great music from the southern part of our state, the artist Two Pine. I've got a track from them this month playing as a local frequency break called Timberly. Two Pine has a new album coming out later this month called River Transmission. This is an older tune, but it really caught me. It's perfect for the fall season. So this is Evansville's Two Pine with Timberly. That was Evansville's Two Pine with Timberly. You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost, and we're listening to this month's local frequency selections. The third one I have is from Indianapolis artist Loud Diamond. He just released a brand new album called Vacation Imagine this past Friday, and this is a track from that. The album features a ton of special guests, some big name ones, including the person on this song, Eric Slick of the band Dr. Dog. This is Loud Diamond with Sea Turtle on Small Studio Signal Boost.
That was Loud Diamond with Sea Turtle as part of our November local frequency project. And Adam, if folks want to listen to more local frequency tracks or listen to November's again, where can they go?
Yeah, so we have a playlist on Spotify that features most of our local frequency tracks. It's all of the instrumental ones. It's called Local Frequency Instrumental Indiana. So you can search Local Frequency or WFYI Music and it'll pop up there, and that is on Spotify.
Thanks. Perfect. And thanks for running the local frequency project, Adam. It is awesome.
Oh yeah, I love doing it, and I love hearing all of the unique bits of instrumental music coming out of Indiana.
Very cool. Well, what's happening in the world of live music?
Well, several of the bands we've heard from tonight have shows coming up this month. Wishy will be at the Hi-Fi in Indianapolis on November 26th. 6 Foot Blonde is playing at the Vogue on November 27th, and Two Pine is having the release of the album that I was talking about. They're celebrating that with a release show at State Street Pub on November 30th, and that's featuring other local acts Gumi, Tom Lagavine, and Tundra.
Very cool. Well, that's the latest in Indiana music. Be sure to follow your favorite artist on social media for updates and info. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Adam Gross and Roxana Caldwell created our show. This episode was produced by Adam Gross and me, Melissa Davis. You can check out the podcast edition of the show wherever you get podcasts or at WFYI.org. And if you'd like to submit your music to get played on the show, just visit wfyi.org/local-frequency. And we are at our last song of the night. Adam, what do we have?
This is Indianapolis-based Airport People with Berceuse for piano and iPhone. Have a great night.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Bloomington, Indiana. Experience the holiday season by exploring unique downtown shops and catch one of the many seasonal performances at the Buskirk Chumley Theater. Plan a winter getaway and discover more holiday happenings at visitbloomington.com.